Hey, this is Dave and Rich again from houseparents.com. Today we're going to show you how to insulate a wall. We're in a new house that my daughter's getting ready to buy. It's going to be her first house. And to save a little money, the builder's allowing us to go ahead and put in the insulation in these walls around the bathroom and around bedrooms where you want a soundproof barrier. They'll do the rest of the insulation, but we're putting in insulation that's sometimes considered an option. And so we went and bought the insulation, we'll put it in ourselves, and we'll save ourselves a bunch of money over the life of the loan. Okay, what we're using is R13 2x4 insulation. We bought the kind that are in bats, so they're already in 8-foot sections. You can get them in 8-foot sections, or you can get them in rolls that are 32 or more feet long that you would cut yourself. These are also 15 inches wide, and which is enough to fit in between the two studs with a little bit of extra, so it keeps it nicely in there. The tools for today are a staple hammer, which is this guy right here, a mask, so you don't have to breathe all that nasty insulation, and box cutters. Pretty simple job, and we'll show you how we do it. All right, to open these, just slit them, and they'll pop right out. And there's all your bats. We need some of these bats are a little wider than the way it's framed up, so we need to trim it down. We want to make this about a ½ inch wider than the actual opening. And then to cut it, we're using a board on the bottom so our blade doesn't get dull. And then this board here as a guide, and we're cutting on the face side. And just go a couple times, and you can feel getting all the way through it, you'll hit the board underneath. Now we've got our pre-cut piece. It's a tad bigger than the opening, so it fits in there. A little friction. All right, so now we've got a box. We've got an electrical box down here. So we're going to cut out just this little bit so it fits around there real nice and snug. So this stuff cuts real easy. You just keep going back and forth and cuts quite nicely. And then all you do is peel it back. And you're just making a space for the electrical box itself. Yeah?
Whatever. The old lady can do it. You can do it too.
The most challenging parts of doing a wall are when you have plumbing like this, where you've got to cut little channels out to make it fit just a little bit better. And whenever you have cross bracing, same thing. It's a little more tedious, but it'll look good and it'll work good in the end. If you just cut a channel right straight through it, just to break the insulation so the wire can fit through, works a lot better. From the factory, the insulation bats come with the paper tab that folds over the stud, and then all you gotta do is hit that with your staple hammer and you're good to go. There are a couple different kinds of insulation that you can buy. You can see this one has paper on one side of it. It's called faced insulation. And then it helps keep down some of the fibers as you're using it, as you're hanging it. This is fiberglass insulation, but they also make all different kinds, especially if you don't want to have the irritation of fiberglass. They have, there's insulation that can be blown in that's made of paper. And they also make bat insulation that's made out of jeans, literally shredded up jeans. But so there's really something for whatever kind of application you want. If you have narrow spaces, they also make insulation that's made out of foam boards. They're rigid boards, a ½ inch, or 2 inches thick. So all kinds of considerations when you're doing a job of insulation. Depends on the need and what you want to spend, and what will work for your particular situation. So there you go. We finished our insulation. We've done this to improve the sound characteristics, keeping sound from traveling from one room to another. The same way you hang insulation is done for exterior walls as well, if it's batt insulation as opposed to blown insulation. I hope this video helps you. If you got anything out of it, give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. We've got lots more videos coming. Thanks again for viewing, and we'll see you next time.